Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over CBDCs will not change the role of stablecoins, says Tether CTO. This article is written by Godfrey Benjamin. Let's hear what he's got to say. With the International Monetary Fund, the IMF data showing about 110 countries around the world are currently developing their own central bank digital currency. The subject has garnered a lot of thoughts from experts in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. One of them is Tether CTO Paolo Ardiano. Here we have an image of the Tether token, which is a stable token pegged to the US dollar. Speaking on Twitter, the Tether boss said the efforts by central banks around the world to float CBDC trails and the pioneering move that the company made about 8 years ago when USDT, the world's first and largest stablecoin, was created. He noted that the current financial system is highly digitized and, however, with a number of prominent flaws. Here he has in a two-part tweet. First goes, few thoughts on CBDCs. Fiat is mostly digital already, but it relies on an outdated tech infrastructure built 30 years ago and kept together with rubber and bands. So true. And it requires a ton of maintenance with enormous costs. Yep, definitely a lot more energy consumption than Bitcoin, and is not standardized at capillary levels. He then continued on in his second part of the tweet saying CBDCs are based on the idea that Tether had 8 years ago creating the first stablecoin. CBDCs will replace the SWIFT, etc. Banks will accept transfers via CBDCs as any wire. CBDCs will settle the most of any credit/debit card flow, especially over the weekend. According to the Arduino, the tech upon which today's traditional money was built came into use about 30 years ago, hence notably outdated, noting that besides the fact that technology is not standardized at a capillary level, it also requires an enormous amount of maintenance with enormous costs. In its Twitter thread, Paolo acknowledged that CBDCs will go mainstream and will possibly replace the SWIFT and other legacy payment systems. However, he said that the technology will not be able to change the role of stablecoins in the grand scheme of things. CBDCs will replace SWIFT, etc. Banks will accept transfers via CBDCs as any wire. CBDCs will settle most of credit/debit card flow, especially over the weekend. He said that CBDCs will use private blockchains as a modern and cost-controlled tech infrastructure. CBDCs won't be issued on your favorite chain. Private stablecoins will continue to serve that use case. So there's a use case for that. And countries developing a CBDC solution with pronounced progress, including China, whose public trials that are much anticipated, the ECNY currency being used for transactions at the just concluded Beijing Olympics Games. Besides China, the Central Bank of the Bahamas and Central Bank of Nigeria are recognized as the two nations that have launched functional CBDCs to date. So there's two functional ones out there, but again, it's just proving that they can keep track of you through their data. That's what the main purpose of CBDCs are going to be for. It's just going to be for keeping track of their people, how they spend their money, how they get their money, and they can choose whether or not you can have it or not. So yeah, that's the main point of CBDCs. But that was a great article of how it's not going to really change anything with stable coins and just the rules around it. So very cool. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share with your friends. And yeah, just do not miss a beat with that cryptocurrency news. Stay up to date and educated. So until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.